Underdog Fantasy Pick'em. Let's get after it. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Ben, aka Cash Gag, back with an Underdog Fantasy Pick'em video. We've got the Eastern Conference Finals again. Game 2, Indy going into Boston. Indy should have won Game 1. Again, don't know what they did there at the end of that game, getting an overtime and then losing. But if you don't have the Underdog account, use that promo code CashGag. Get yourself that 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. Also, if you're a first-time depositor, you'll be eligible for a free month of our elite membership, which gets you all the tools that we do have over there. I think we have a total of 12 tools up, 5 or 6 of them being Underdog Fantasy Pick'em, but you get everything as well as any picks and slips that we do put out. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to talk about 3 plays that we do like in this Eastern Conference Finals Game 2, and let's just get after it. All right, Underdog Fantasy Pick'em. As you can tell, if you use that promo code CashKeg, get yourself that free special pick and first time deposit up to $250 in bonus cash is the promo that they are running now. So you want to get after it. Again, I have the price or the Underdog Fantasy Pick'em desktop up here. You can get it on mobile app as well. And yeah, I know it's tough with one game to try to pick out some plays that we do like. You know, Boston should come out a little bit more serious here, but Indy has shown that they can hang with these guys. So I'm just going to give you 3 of my favorite plays. If you want to play them, 3-mans is what we're looking at here in the standard box. It pays 6x. Flex is where I generally do 4 or 5. So just kind of, you know, as you're playing these, kind of look at that. We'll come up and pull up some of the tools that we do have here. This is Underdog Projection EV that we do have. Here's the tools that you do get. As you can tell, we've got 5 of them up here for Underdog. We got Scorchers, the Rivals tool, Elite, just Plus EV and Projection EV. These two get asked a lot. Plus EV, all it's doing is just taking the odds from the books that are out there and putting it against the projection for Underdog. The Projection EV tool is actually using all the same thing at Plus EV, but it adds in our projection, our personal projection that we have for Daily Edge Sports. So that's the difference between the two. I always use Projection EV because I like having that additional projection up there along with the Plus EV stuff to kind of see exactly where we're hitting with. So first play I'm going to go right back to this with Drew Holiday. He's done extremely well here at this 13.5 point number. This is a Plus EV. If you go look at, say, the Pinnacle line, it's at minus 145. The last 3 games he's played Indy, he's put up 21, 17, and then 28 in that first game. So really like him to get after it here. And then the last 4 games, including the game 1, going back to the Cleveland series, 18, 16, 13, and 28. So being a little bit more aggressive with the ball, super efficient, shooting the ball extremely well. Last 4 games, 70%, 55, 56, and 63. You will take that all day long. So yeah, as long as we're going to get an aggressive Drew Holiday, I'm going to like it here, and I'm going to take my shot with him being Plus EV, and the projection that we have is a little bit higher here. There's a ton I like more on the, I would say, on the Indy side than I do, on the Boston side. I was looking at lower at Jason Tatum, even though he's had good success. It's one of those things where I don't mind loading up like 2 Indy plays and then playing like a lower Tatum, or 2 Indy plays and playing like a lower Brown points. I don't think both of them go off. But again, it's sometimes tough with Boston to decide who's actually gonna crush there. So one, I'm gonna look at Tyrese Halliburton here. I'm gonna look at the rebounds and assists at 12.5 rebounds and assists here. If we kind of look at him, he got there in regulation before overtime in game 1, getting 13 rebounds and assists here. The big thing is he had 20 potential assists. And if we go back and look at Boston and check out the last, was it 7 games against Boston this year, he's put out, just this year. Okay, this year he's played Boston 5 times. and he's had 23 rebounds and assists, 13, 8, 13, and 13. So the line is probably where it should be. However, it's just a spot where I'm going to take a shot at him at the 12.5. The 20 potential assist is just insane. If these guys can hit some more shots, he should be able to get their assist alone. So I'm going to take a shot at him here. Hopefully, Indy continues to come out strong. If you think Boston's just going to absolutely take it to him, then I would go lower than this. But again, I still think he can get there. Just looking at that rebound rebound chances, he had 8 in that first game. So if we look at 28 total rebounds, chances, and potential assists, and he put up 13 out of 28. I mean, that's less than 50%. If he's a little more efficient here in the rebounds and assist department, he should easily clear this. I'm going to take a shot at Tyrese Halliburton. And then the next one we're going to look at here for the 3-man that I do like. Again, I think there's a couple ways you can go with this, but Obi Toppin I'm going to continue to ride this train as long as he's going to be playing these guys. And I think you could go two different ways here. So I'll mention it depending on the way you want to go. Points 8.5, no problem going points 8.5. I mentioned it in a different video. Played Boston this entire year. He's put up 11, 12, 10, 13, 11, and 15 in game 1. So he's crushed this each and every time. And the other one I liked is points and assist. If you don't want to play points, 12, 13, 11, 14, 13, and 17. So either one of those, probably lean a little bit more points. He's getting the minutes against Boston. They need his length to go and guard those guys like Tatum. And he's going to get some of his shots, and he's usually around the rim dunking the ball. So 8.5, I don't mind taking the shot at that, or the 10.5 points and assist is where I'm kind of leaning there. And then, if we're going to throw another one, again, play 3-mans here. I'm just kind of throwing out some plays I like. TJ McConnell, he's sitting at that 10 points for McConnell. And, if he's going to continue to be efficient when he comes off the court, gets on the court here. If we look at game 1, he put up 13 points against Boston in 24 minutes, shot 6 for 11, super efficient there. So I don't mind it. The line was at 9.5. It did get moved to 10, but I don't mind if you want to take a shot at even at 10 if you're looking for some 3-mans. Like I said, I like the Indy side a little bit more than the Boston side, so most of my 3-mans are going to be two Indy side and 1 Boston is where I'm going to lean at. But again, put up 13 in that first game. If we look at head-to-head, last 2 games against Boston, he's put up 12 and 13 against them. I prefer Obi Toppin if you're looking just for one, but I thought I'd mention one more there for TJ McConnell. So this is my favorite 3-man if you're looking for one. Play light, though. Again, 1 game. We got a lot of day baseball. Again, always got WNBA, been crushing that. We got projection sets for that. Again, got a new esports guy on the team, which is fantastic. NHL, a little bit of everything. Head on over and check us out at dailyedgesports.com. Appreciate you guys. And like always, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.